Alright guys, welcome to Our World Outdoors. So today we're going to be talking about the Blackweb's 10,000 mAh battery bank from Walmart. Now this guy is in store and it is $14. Now it says 10,400 mAh on the back, but it's 10,000 mAh. Now, you don't want to get the quality of this one confused with the other one we reviewed, which is the 20,000 mAh. This one's good. This one's beast. Alright, this is the $25 one. They do have a 2100 mAh, or no, 20,100 mAh for $45. This one's just as good. But this one, just under $14, and I really dislike this one for a whole host of reasons I'm gonna go over. First, the setup on it is, there's your screen. Let me get this closer, and there's this button here. You hit the button in order to turn the screen on so you can see what it's at. Can you read that? 58% maybe, depending upon how you hold it. It's a really crappy screen. I understand you shouldn't expect much for $14, but come on, we can do better than that. Okay, so that's point one. Point two, it has the port to recharge it and two USB ports to charge out. See where it says tablet? That works only on about half devices. The other half do not work. Alright, that's still reasonable. But the funny part is, I plug my tablet into that port and it doesn't work. Anyways, if we keep going, you can see that the actual build structure of this one is a lot cheaper too. The back, the paint, this one just is built way cheaper. You can see how bad it's tore up on the front. It's just a lot cheaper built, which I would expect. You know, it hasn't taken any severe falls, so I can't speak to the longevity of it. But the real problem comes with this one in a real simple method. Plug something into it, and I promise you'll watch that drop 25%, even if it's fully charged. Instantly it'll drop 25% on this. The first two times I used it to charge something, it didn't do it, but after that it's like the whole top 25% capacity of the battery just goes to crap instantly. I'm guessing because it's a pretty cheap battery in here. Now, when this thing hits about 40%, it starts seriously charging. I mean, it actually does what it's supposed to do once it gets down to about 40%. But the problem is 40%, you know, you've lost 60% of the charge factor. This should be able to charge my phone up about 3 times. I mean, I don't have a flagship class I'm trying to charge with this. It's a Moto E4. Now, the phone I am recording this on is a Samsung Galaxy S7. That should get about 1.5 to 2 charges out of this. I can't even charge this phone once. And my Moto E4, I can get almost 2 charges out of this. So basically half the capacity just dies right away, because it's a really poor battery it's in here. Now, one thing that you can see plainly when you use it though, it almost makes no sense, because it'll go down to about like 20% and then it'll start power charging. I mean, you'll watch it. Your phone will climb, but this display stops counting down. We did it today actually before I charged it up some. It was at 11% and I was just using it to boost up my phone because it's what I had out. And it didn't move. It was at 10% when I came back and my phone was like a quarter of the way charged. That means that this is not working correctly. The screen's not working correctly. It's not telling you the honest amount of power it's in this. That said, when you are out in the backcountry and you're relying on something like this to charge your spot or to charge your cell phone or whatever you carry, your GPS, your maps, whatever, you do not want them to fail. There cannot be any, well, it'll be okay. This, for like a kid running around in a car needing a quick power boost in their phone so they can chat with their friends, yeah, it's probably fine for that. There is no way I would solely rely on this out in the backcountry, even as a backup. Do I still take it and use it? Well, if my trip's big enough that this may not be enough, then yes, I take it just as dummy. Or what I've found is I use this for my recording equipment and my phone, and I take this one, and actually my wife will carry this one just to add some power to her phone if she needs it, and that's worked out great for that. But no, don't have faith in this. This is not a product that you can trust. The price point kind of reflects that, though. I mean, at $14, we cannot expect much, really, on an off-the-shelf product. Like I said, if this is for the kids, this is probably perfect, just something to boost their phone. Now, the one thing I do like about it is the way that it's shaped. Because I'm going to tell you now, a lot of these bigger rounded ones, the 6,000 mAh and 10,000 mAhs, a lot of times now are coming in a longer, rounder model. And it doesn't pack well in any way, shape, or form. Cylinders are not good for us packing our backpacks. The cylindrical shapes do not pack square well, because most of our other gear, you know, we can kind of compress and put down. Things that are hard like this, we need them to be flat so we can slide them in pockets and stuff. Round stuff tends to want to jump out of our pockets and stuff. So for the shape wise, I think it's really good. And the form factor is nice too, because if you put this in your pocket and your phone sits against it, it's not like it jumps around much. It pretty much just sits in your pocket with your phone right against it. And this is kind of a softer plastic material here on the front, so it won't scratch your screen. So it does have that benefit. Would I buy this again? No freaking way. This was one of them impulse buys. You're at Walmart, you need one of these, and you know, you had left your other one at home, bought this. Buyer's remorse. I'm just going to tell you now, this has not been a good product for me. It has lived up to its price point, but a lot of times when things are cheap, you get what you pay for. I've found a lot of things that disprove that saying. This is one that proves it. Alright, I like budget stuff, but spend the extra $10 and get the good one, because this one is junk. And if you haven't seen our review on this one, it's out on our channel. Just go back, it'll be a few videos before this one. So I'm Tony with Our World Outdoors, and this has been the review of the Blackweb's 10,000 mAh jump pack, or battery pack, battery bank, whatever you want to call it. And I say it's a big fat fail. And I'll see you in the next one.